Namaste everyone. Let us continue the chapter probability exercise 15.1 from question number 13. So a die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a prime number, a number lying between 2 and 6 and an odd number. So given it is a die. So in a die, how many outcomes you have? Because a die has 6 faces, the outcomes are 6. The total number of outcomes in a die is 6. And here I have written here one new word that is called sample space. So they may ask you for 1 or 2 marks, what is the sample space when 3 coins are tossed or when 2 dice tossed at a time? So nothing but outcomes are nothing but sample space. Number of outcomes is 6. What are outcomes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is nothing but sample space. Suppose if you throw a coin, so number of outcomes is 2. So what is sample space? Head and tail. I hope you understood what is the meaning of sample space. Sample space is nothing but outcomes. And when you count that outcomes, we get total number of outcomes. That is here 6. So first question he asks, find the probability of a prime number. So here I have written what are prime numbers. You people not required to write in the exam. You can write directly probability of a prime number. First you should know what are prime numbers. So prime numbers are the numbers which have only 2 factors. That is 1 and itself. So 2, 3 and 5 are the prime numbers. If you don't know the definition of prime number, composite number, odd number, even number, so all the definitions you have to recollect back, then only you can answer these questions. So numbers where it has only 2 factors, that is 1 and itself. So 2 comes in only 1 table and 2 table. 3 comes in 1 table and 3 table. 5 also 1 and 5. So we call 2, 3, 5 are prime numbers. But 1 is not a prime and not a composite. Note it always, by mistake you count 1 also. 1 is neither a prime nor a composite because 1 is a factor of every number. Therefore, it is neither a prime number nor a composite number. So how many prime numbers you have? 2, 3, 5. That is 3 by 6. That is half. Next, probability of number lying between 2 and 6. Lying between 2 and 6. What are the numbers? 3, 4, 5. So total numbers 3. 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. Next question is probability of an odd numbers. So what are odd numbers? Which are not divisible by 2 are odd numbers. That is 1, 3 and 5. So total number of odd numbers is 3. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. Next comes probability. This is extra question I have added here. Probability of a composite number. Just now we did a prime numbers, that is 2, 3, 5 are prime number, and I said 1 is neither prime nor composite. So 4 and 6 are composite. So why we call these two composite? Because it has more than 2 factors. 4 has factor 1, 2, 4. 6 has a factors 1, 2, 3 and 6. So if any number has more than 2 factors, then we call them as composite numbers. So 4 and 6 are composite numbers. So probability of a composite number is 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. Now 14th question. Given one card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards, find the probability of getting king of red color, a face card, a red face card, the jack of hearts, a spade, the queen of diamonds. So before I start this question, you have to know many things in this concept, that is very important concept about playing cards. So you might have seen what we play regular play cards like rummy, set and all. The same cards, you should know the concept of that cards. First let me explain you how many cards you have, what are the symbols, what are the colors. So everything let me explain one by one. So when you observe one full set of cards, if you purchase in the market and see that full set of cards have 52 cards and 4 joker cards. So in the concept probability, we are not including the jokers because joker doesn't have here symbols. So here in the concept of probability, we are taking only the symbol and color cards, leaving 4 jokers. So leaving 4 jokers, there are how many cards? 52 cards. So when you observe the set of full set cards, you can see the 4 symbols there. So one is heart, diamond, spade and club. So these are the symbol name: heart, diamond, spade and club. And always when you look the cards, the heart and diamond will be in red color. Heart and diamond will be in red color. Spade and club will be in black color. So there are 4 symbols: heart, diamond, spade and club. So out of 4, 2 symbols are of red, that is heart and diamond are red, spade and club are black. And in each shape there will be total 13 cards. So heart cards will be 13, diamond cards will be 13, spade will be 13 and club also 13. So 13, 13, 13, 13. When you add, it become 52 cards. Now let us find out what will be these 13 cards. So what are they? And in each column, the number of cards are same and the cards will be same. Only the change is symbol and color. So whatever I have written here, in this column I have written A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, J, Q, K. The same cards will be repeated in every symbol. Only symbol and color changes. So here same 13 cards, here also same, here also same and here also same cards will be there in for each symbol. Now let us find out what are these. So number cards, this one will not be there. So ace. A means what? Ace. When you play, we count ace as 1 actually. There won't be one number card. So this we call A, that is capital A. This is an ace. We call it as ace. Next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So first card is ace. The second is number card starts. Number card starts from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one card 1 will not be there. And the next 3 cards are face cards. We call them as face cards. Why? Because J, on the J card, that is a jack. J means jack picture will be there on that card. Similarly Q, nothing, queen. So on the card Q, you can see the picture, face of a queen. Similarly on the card king, that is K, you can see the face of a king. That's why we call jack, queen, king are face cards. Concentrate. So heart face cards, there are 3 heart face cards: jack, queen, king. Similarly, the same jack, queen, king will be available in diamond. Again, there are 3 cards. Same in spade also there will be 3 face cards, and in club also will be 3 face cards. So total there will be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So 3 4s are 12 face cards will be there. In total 52 cards, there will be 12 face cards. So out of 12 face cards, 6 face cards will be black and the other 6 face cards will be red. And 3 face cards. In each column, 3 face cards will be of heart. The 3 face cards will be of diamond. 3 face cards will be of spade. And 3 face cards will be of club. So concentrate whenever they ask question. If they ask color, you have to see these 2 rows. These 2 rows and these 2 rows separate. If they ask symbol, you have to see the single shape. See in the symbol. Under this symbol heart, you have only 3 cards. Under the diamond, you have again 3. Under the spade, 3 face cards. Under the club, 3 face cards. So total remember 12 face cards. And remember, ace is not a face card. Ace is only an alphabet written. On every corner it is written A. Only face cards are jack, queen, king. So I hope everyone understood. There are total card concept questions are very, very important. Again and again I'm telling you. So there are 4 symbols: heart, diamond, spade and club. And red cards will be of heart and diamond, and spade and club will be of black. And each shape has 13 cards. So those 13 cards are these. Among these, 2 to 10 are number cards, A is an alphabet card, and J, Q, K are face cards. So with this knowledge, let us move for the 14th question what he asked in the textbook. So along with the textbook, I have added many questions in this concept because here they'll ask many more questions out of the textbook. So I'm adding many questions here. So you can see the first 6 questions are of your textbook questions. Total number of cards is 52. The first question is probability of king of red color. Now he has told the king and the color in mentioned red. Very, very important. You have to understand the question first. King of red color. You can see when you go for red, so red king will be of shape heart, and also the red king will be in diamond also. So how many red kings you have? Here one and here one. Therefore there are 2 red kings. That's why what is the probability of getting a red king? 2 by 52. That is 1 by 26. Next, probability of a face card. Just now I told they didn't mention any color or any symbol. Just they asked face card. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Total 12 face cards. So probability of a face card is 12 by 52. That is 3 by 13. Next, third question. A red face card. Just recall the table. Red face card means heart is also red. Diamond is also red. So in heart you have 3 face cards. And in diamond you have 3 face cards. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 by 52. 3 by 26. Next, probability of jack of heart. When you go for the first column, heart. In heart, so symbol with heart has only 1 jack. So 1 by 52. Next, probability of spade. How many spades you have? You can see there are 13 spades. So he has mentioned the spade. If you mention club also, there are 13. If you mention color, black color, 13 plus 13. So like that you should concentrate on symbol and color also. So here he asked probability of spade. 13 by 52. 1 by 4. Next, probability of queen of diamonds. Queen of diamond. So you can see in diamond you have only 1 queen. So that is queen of diamond. 1 by 52. Suppose if they asked only diamond, that is also 1 by 52. If they ask diamond, they didn't mention queen, that is nothing but all the diamonds, that is 13 by 52. So here he mentioned queen. Suppose if they ask face card of diamond, then it will come 3 by 52. Like depending upon the question you have to analyze properly. So till here you have textbook question, and from here I have added some more question. Let us start. Probability of spade face card. So here I have mentioned spade. So in spade, how many face cards? Yes, there are 3 face cards. So probability of a spade face card is 3 by 52. Cancel and keep the answer. Next, probability of either red or face card. So in the last video I explained you what is meaning of either or, neither nor. Either or means include, neither nor means exclude. So here what I have to include? Either red. I have to include all the red, and I have to include all face cards because color is not given here in face card. All the face card. Concentrate, very, very, very important question. Either red or face card. Now just look at red. How many red cards you have? 13 plus 13, that is 26. And he has given OR face card. What OR face card means? I have to add red and also face card. Red cards is 26 and face cards are 12. But here I am adding only 6. Concentrate. Red cards are diamond is also red, heart is also red, 13 plus 13, 26. OR face card. So he has given OR face card. Face cards are how many? 12. But here I have taken 6. Why? Already 6 face cards are here. Because I have added already in this 13 plus 13, 6 face cards already included. So remaining face cards is how much? 6 plus 6. That is 3 plus 3, 6. So out of 12 face cards, only 6 you have to add because already the 6 face cards are included in these two. So don't repeat either red or face card, means don't do 26 plus 12. You have to take 26 plus 6 because 6 cards are already included in both the reds, that is diamond and heart. That is 26 plus 6 is 32. 32 by 52. Next, neither red nor face card. Nothing but you have to remove from the total. 52 minus 32. Already we have taken here 32. 52 minus 32 divided by 52. That is 20 by 52. Next, probability of either red or black. What is meaning of either red or black? Red you have 26. Black you have 26. And you have no repetition here. All are different. So 26 plus 26, that is 52 by 52. That is 1. Next, either heart or jack. Either heart. Heart cards you have 13. And here I have taken jack card. Jack cards, how many jacks you have? 4 jacks. Concentrate. Either heart or jack card. First you write this heart. How many hearts you have? 13. How many jacks you have? 4. Means in each symbol you have 1 jack. 4. But I have added here 3. Why? Because 1 jack of heart is already added in 13. So you have to add the other 3. 13 plus 3, that is 16 by 52. Next, neither a face card nor ace. Neither means you have to subtract from total. 52 is total. Neither face card means how many face cards you have already? 12. Minus nor ace. Nor ace means ace you have 4. So 52 minus 12 minus 4. That is 36 by 52. Now let us continue with 15th question. Given only 5 cards. So don't compare with the previous question. Previous question you had 52 cards, full set. But here you have only 5 cards. What are the 5 cards? The 10, jack, queen, king and ace of diamond are well shuffled with their face downwards. One card is then picked up at random. We have to find what is the probability that the card is the queen. If the queen is drawn and put aside, what is the probability that the second card picked up is an ace or a queen? Now let me explain this. So total number of cards is 5. So what are 5 cards you have? 10, jack, king, queen and ace of diamond. This is nothing but sample space. So first question is asking probability of a card is queen. How many queens you have? Only 1 queen. So 1 by 5. And in second question, you thought that it is a queen. Given queen is, means in the second sub question he has given, once you remove the queen, again you are not putting it back. You are removing and putting aside. When you remove that queen card, so total you had 5 cards. In 5, 1 queen is removed. So now you have 4. So when 1 queen is removed, you have only 4. That is 10, jack, king and ace of diamond. So probability of an ace is now 1 by 4. You have only 1 ace. So 1 by 4. Why? Because we removed 1 queen. Next, probability of a queen. Already we removed queen. So there is no queen now. So out of 4 cards, queen is also already out of 5 cards, queen is removed. So now out of 4 cards, there is no queen. So 0 by 4, that is 0. It is an impossible event. Next 16th question. Given 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good ones, it is not possible to just look at a pen and tell whether or not it is defective. One pen is taken out at random from the lot. Determine the probability that pen taken out is a good one. So given number of defective pens is 12. Number of good pens is 132. So total number of pens is 12 plus 132, that is 144. So probability of a pen is good. They are asking very simple question. Probability of a pen is good. So how many good pens you have? 132 divided by total number of pens. Cancel, we get 11 by 12. Next, given a lot of 20 bulbs contain 4 defective, 1 bulb is drawn from the lot. What is the probability that this bulb is defective? And again, second sub question. Suppose the bulb drawn is not defective. Means you thought that is defective, but when you take out from the bag, it is not defective. And it is not replaced. Even though you have taken out, but it is not defective, still you have not put it back. You have not replaced. So now one bulb is drawn at random from the rest. What is the probability that the bulb is not defective? Little confusion, concentrate. So given total number of bulbs is 20, number of defective bulbs is 4. So number of good bulbs is 20 minus 4, that is 16. So total bulbs is 20, defective bulbs 4, good bulbs 16. So first question they are asking probability of defective bulb. How many defective bulbs you have? 4 by total bulbs is 20. 1 by 5. And in the second sub question they gave that you have taken out the bulb thinking that it is defective, but it is not defective. And you are not replaced. So whatever you have taken out, the bulb was not defective. So how many not defective? Not defective is nothing but what? Good bulb. So how many good bulbs you have? 16. So now the total number of bulbs, instead of 20, it become 19. Why? Because you thought the bulb was defective, but that the bulb was not defective, it was a good bulb. You didn't replace it in the bag, so you kept outside. So because you didn't include it, you have to subtract 20 minus 1, 19. Which bulb you are removing? Good bulb only you are removing. So 16 good bulbs were there. Out of 16, one good bulb is removed. That is 15 now. Number of defective bulbs will be as it is 4. So now total number of bulbs is 19. Number of good bulbs 15. And number of defective bulbs are 4. So now question he asked, find the probability that the bulb is not defective. What is meaning of not defective? Means good bulb. How many good bulbs you have? 15. 15 by total is 19. So 15 by 19 is the probability that the bulb is not defective. So I hope everyone are following. So till question number 17 we completed. The remaining questions I take up in the next video, and many more new concepts like already I told in the last video I have to cover neither nor, either or already I have covered, and few more concepts, that is at most, at least, doublet. So these 3 more terms and also related to leap year and the non-leap year questions are also we have to discuss. So next we come across that concept in the coming video. Thank you.